understand in different situations. So he helped me out a lot with that, and he teach me how to watch film, and we're gonna go further on with that, and I can't say thank you enough for to continue to take me under his wing.
What's it been like going through that with him?
At first it was a little different. I wasn't used to being under somebody's wing. I was the one who had to lead someone else. In the college days, but now I'm open to everything, and I'm just ready to learn and listen. And especially from one of the greats. It's a blessing. I'm just taking it one day at a time when it comes to that.
How different is the footwork from what you used to?
The footwork is definitely different. With the step kick and then come with the press it, but it helps a lot. Once you understand how to do it, it helps a lot. So and that's something I got to keep the team to work on my craft. I'm definitely staying humble about everything, and I'm taking it one day at a time. And I'm gonna continue to try to perfect my technique. I feel like that'll take me a long way. Going back to watching.
When you watch Richard, whether it's on film or out here, what stands out with his technique or his strength that you look at and say, all right, I gotta add that to my repertoire?
Definitely how consistent he stays with it. I won't say everything is perfect, but he stays consistent, and he never lets someone else change the way he play. You go against so many different receivers. Sometimes you want to try different techniques, but he never goes away from what he was taught. And that's something I take most from Richard. When I'm coming back home to watch film, I look at the things he do the same steps over and over and over again. It's muscle memory, and that's the most I'm taking it from. He's very consistent with his steps.
With this technique and what they want you to do, what's the most important thing?
Really just getting the kick. When you step and you kick and then you use hands. And the most thing is you can't use hands first because your hips a lot, and that's how receivers get behind you. So it's very important to you move your feet first before hands. And, I was so used to being so aggressive, and as soon as the receiver move, I put my hands on first and my hips locked. And sometimes when I was in college, that's how receivers got behind me. So now that I'm starting to learn, it's easier for me to stay over the top, and guard receivers a lot easier. So he kept telling me, no matter what we do one-on-ones or where I'm at, continue to work my craft, my technique, and don't let no one else change it.
How much do they drill that into you, staying on top?
Every single day. That's the main thing as a corner. You got to stay over the top because you can't get beat deep. It's every now and then they're going to catch a short route, but, a 2-3 yard route not going to win the game. So, they continue to express that to us. So, I'm continuing to learn, and I'm just happy to be here.
With Jeremy sitting the last few days, you've gotten some run with the first team. How has that kind of changed the equation for you?
It doesn't change much. They're expecting a lot from me, so I just take it one day at a time. I continue to work hard. I want them to know that they can count on me. I'm not here. I'm a rookie, but I'm not here to act like a rookie. I'm continue to mature and to let them know they can count on me. If I do get a chance to run with them in the game, that's perfect. If not, I'm here and I'm ready for whenever they need me, and I want to continue to express that. I'm here to learn and continue to work my craft, so whenever that situation comes up, I'm ready to play.
How much, now that you're doing it, do you have an appreciation for the intricacies to being good at this position at this level, for Richard Sherman to do what he does? Maybe people turn on the TV and think he just goes and runs down balls all the time.
Oh, yeah. Now to be here to see it actually each day, him go through that technique and work on his craft, at first you'll see, he just go out there and make plays, but it's so much more than that. And now going through it, you can see the things that it takes to be great. You don't wake up and become great. That's something that it takes time, and you got to continue to work on your craft, like I continue to say. And my technique will take me so much further than what I am now. So, the main thing is I got to be patient, I got to be humble, and I got to take it, one day at a time.
Some of the guys that have been here before said that they don't look at everything Richard does because he's so unique that they have to kind of trade. How have you done that? Have you tried to look at everything he does, or are you trying to take bits and pieces because he is unique?
I definitely take bits and pieces. At the end of the day, I have to make it to where it helps my game. Everything that Richard Sherman works for Richard Sherman. It won't always work for Shaquill Griffin. So, I take bits and pieces that I can use that will help my craft and my game, and I continue to just save it in the back of my head. If it's something I don't need, I throw it out, and I continue to just tweak my game and continue to make it better, So when I continue to become great and be good, it'll be the Shaquill Griffin way, So I just take, stuff I can learn, and I'm glad he helped me with that.
Did you expect that he would help you as much as he has?
No, you take tips from everybody who's been in the league before, and they'll be like, sometimes the vets might not help. So I'm thinking like, all right, maybe he won't help too much. But, to be around this group and people continue to tell me that I'm in a special spot. And, just being on this team, it shows a lot that everybody's willing to help. It's no one that's keeping it quiet. When it comes to Earl Thomas or Cam Chancellor, anybody, definitely Deshaun Shedd, who he helped me a lot also, just to see that they're willing to help me, that makes me feel so much better. It takes a lot of pressure off me. They continue to know that if I ever need something or any any tips, not just about football, but life period, that I can have someone that can come to an older group, a veteran group, and that I can definitely count on.
Weekend, have you experienced something you didn't expect?
Not yet. I'm pretty sure that's gonna come with time, definitely. But right now everything is not too much different. The speed of the game, that's of course a little different because everybody's good. You can't be average here. And you got to be ready to work, and that's the only thing that's pretty much different right now. But nothing that I couldn't handle. So definitely.
Anything else, guys? Thank you.
No problem.